Hey there, Munchie Mafia. Tonight is Monday's Mystery Wheel of Misfortune. We are going to be working with top ramen, salad shrimp, fresh spinach, and pimentos. So let's get to it. Okay, so I can't find my live. Are you sure we're live?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm not finding us. I don't know. Anyway, so Munchie Mafia, we have our stuff, and I'm trying to find why am I not showing up here? No, that's the old one.
Just seems so weird.
Why is it not showing up? Do you see it? I don't understand.
It's dark.
Anyway, okay. All right. So I can't read anything because it's not even showing me that I'm even there. So we set up our scratch made ramen video today, and this is the leftover dough that I didn't process last night because we wanted to do a side-by-side comparison. So let's get this all rolled out. And I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. This really turned out really nice. So, a couple of things that I forgot to comment on in the video is with this pasta and the whole, changing the alkaline levels by making baking soda into sodium carbonate, is that it can be a little caustic. So wear gloves when you're handling it. Also, try not to get it in your eyes. And another not so fun fact I found out is that star anise can be toxic to dogs if consumed in large quantities. And all right, I'm gonna try. Let's see here. Yeah, it's still not showing up. Let me switch to squirrel here. See if maybe I might be able to find it. Oh, there it is. Is that it? There it is. Okay, no, that's not it. That's the... I don't know what the hell's going on here. Well, let's go over here. Go over here. No. Yeah, it's just not letting me see the damn... Oh, there we go. There's a live. All right. Now I can see what's going on. Hey, guys. Sorry about that. I'm a little discombobulated when I can't see who's who and who's where. Yeah, wouldn't let me... Oh, fuck. Wouldn't let me see what was going on. Hello, Des. Hello, Greg. Hello, Pretirement Days. Hello, Tiger. And hello, David Bennett. We are in the middle of having a bit of a windstorm, so hopefully we don't lose our power. All right. So now we're starting to see the striations a little bit better. This has been sitting in the fridge one extra day longer. So I want to see just how good this is going to turn out, how much better it's going to turn out. And I had some audio issues with the original video that we released. So what ultimately happened was I had to do voiceovers on a majority of it. And it was partly my fault in that we're still learning how to run Streamlabs, and I just didn't have all the settings set up properly. Okay, so now we have a nest of our noodles. These are our ramen noodles. So, of course, we have the top ramen as well. I'm going to actually get this out of my way. Let's unscrew it from the table. I love this thing. This is the Mercado Atlas 150. I think I said 120 in the video. So one of the things I've always hated about salad shrimp is that they smell like a dead hooker's ass crack. So I had to rinse them out. So here's the difference in the two different kinds of ramen noodles. Of course, you got that quintessential curly Q brick of sadness here. And it comes with a seasoning packet, right? Now, if you were a broke, poor college student, you probably lived off these for quite some time. So here's the difference. Now, here's the question. We could just go with just the seasoning packets, or we can go with a broth. And what we have here is Japanese-inspired ramen soy ginger chicken broth. I'm all out of the one that I made yesterday, so we could go with this, or we could go with the packets. What do y'all think? I'm going to let you guys decide which one we're going to use. Or both. There's a bit of a lag time, so I'll just wait. And if nobody gives me an answer, I'll just go with the broth. This, in the grand scheme of things, let's see here. Chicken broth, tamari, soy sauce, salt and sugar, cane sugar, natural flavor including chicken, ginger juice, cooked vegetable stock, celery, carrot, onion, spices including ginger and onion. And one of these costs about $6, and they aren't bad. They're not terrible. So let's take a look here. Oh, there we go. The liquid one, this one right here. Okay. Hello, Teresa, and hi, Help Grow Food. And let's see here, who else am I missing? That actually doesn't smell half bad. All right, so we're gonna just load up this pot, and we're gonna turn it on high. This has a really nice color to it. I've actually made a pan sauce for some ravioli with that once. Now, we also have some other ingredients as well. We've got hoisin, we've got fish sauce, we've got soy sauce, and we've got dashi, which is bonito flakes. Should we add any of these to this? We also have Got you, Jang. We also have white miso paste. So I'm going to let everybody decide what we're going to add to this to bastardize it and make it more tasty. Yeah, hey Tiger, I was watching the news, and I guess apparently someone had set a Tesla on fire in Seattle in protest. That was kind of interesting. So add the hoisin, okay? Just gonna pop in the back here. We also have some eggs, and I'm gonna show you how to poach an egg. Just gonna put a sploosh in there, just like so. And we have officially opened up our Discord today. So everybody that's not on our Discord is welcome to join. You wish you could set yours on fire? Yes, it kind of does. Actually, it looks like a sperm with a dick. Let me do something about that. It's kind of upsetting. All right, here we go. All right, we got water going. Hello, Larry. All right, so soy sauce, yes or no? Do we want to add a little soy? Should probably taste it and see how it tastes. It needs some help. I like that. I like it when there's some flavor. So just a dash of soy sauce, okay? All right, now we got that out of the way. How about the fish sauce? Do we want fish sauce? Get that out of the way too. What's on the menu? Hello, Nuchu. We are doing a side-by-side comparison of ramen noodles from a top ramen packet and fresh made ramen noodles that I just rolled out. But yes, we made the dough from scratch yesterday, and it had a good time to rest. But you see the color difference. There's not much color difference, but these ones are fresh. These ones will only take a couple minutes, whereas these are going to take a little bit longer than that. You're all trying to kill me. How are we trying to kill you, Timmy? Okay, so I'm going to add just a little tiny smidge of fish sauce. Like maybe 5 drops. All right. And let's see here. I also have dashi. I have white miso. Anybody interested in seeing that added? Just holler it out. Just say miso or dashi, or both. Salt. We adjust with salt toward the end because I don't know how much of the other things that we're going to end up with. So let's take care of the spinach. And the spinach is a fresh spinach. And what I like to do is I like to cut it up in a chiffonade. So we just take it try to line it up as best as we can, and then just go for it into ribbons. And we don't want to have the stems in there. So we're going to take it down to about there, and we're going to discard the rest. I figure that's probably going to be enough. All right. So I am going to put just a little bit of the bonito flake in it. Just a little. It's like one little pinch. And we're just going to let it get happy for a little bit, and actually turn it down because we don't want it to reduce. I'm actually going to. This is chicken. It's chicken, but we're going to be putting shrimp in it because that was the mystery wheel of misfortune wheel selection. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our noodles. We're going to do the fresh ones first. And what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of just drop them in as best as we can. And we're going to want to agitate them a little bit so that they don't stick together. Okay. Fresh noodles only take like a couple minutes tops to fully cook. And the sodium carbonate that's in there will allow for the noodles to actually pick up a little bit of that texture or that flavor from the broth, because it helps to get some hydration into them a little more so. And no, we didn't use bouillon. What we used is a container. Gotta dig it out of the trash. Or did I put it in the trash? Where did I put it? Did I put it in the garbage can? Oh no, there it is. It's in the recycle bin. It's Japanese-inspired ramen soy ginger chicken broth. Oh. So this is what we used. I don't like to use bouillon. Bouillon has its purpose, but not in this because it's a little too overpowering. Asian food is supposed to have like delicate, subtle nuances, not so much being the wrong kind of sodium bomb. So, yes, fresh takes seconds. So now we're going to pluck these out. And quite frankly, I like fresh noodles, but is it really worth the hassle? Because, this is something that, takes a couple of days to do, especially if you're making the broth. Now, just released the video of the one that we had yesterday. And that one had the broth all made. Now, in the video, I said something to the effect of it was a little on the greasy side because we used the short rib. Hello, main girl. Welcome. All right. So I don't want this to cook in. So what we're going to do is we're going to sprinkle the spinach on the top because we're going to let the soup heat it up. When I make chicken and noodles, I use bouillon. I don't like the sodium content. It's just a personal preference, to be honest. I'm just not. Hey there, Darren. Welcome. And Damoose, hello. Um, what was I saying? I forgot. Anyway, I forgot. It's been one of those days. Our dog is probably barking because the wind is really starting to pick up. Over on Squirrel, I posted a video of the last time that our area got lightly flooded, if there's such a thing. And was going to go out and do a video of the creek this afternoon, but the weather was just too crappy out there. It was too wet, and I just didn't want to deal with walking in the mud. So when we poach eggs, we want to be able to get them so that they set up just perfectly. And so how we do that is we put a little bit of vinegar in the water. That will help to set the eggs. I don't like to use soft-boiled eggs in mine. I like to use poached egg. I just like how it's much gentler. So we're going to create a little vortex right there in the water, and we're going to just gently just drop the eggs right on in. We're going to let them do their thing for a few. It's going to take a little while. We're going to come back over here and check out our noodles. I can already smell a difference between the two different kinds of noodles. This one kind of has a weird scent to it that I don't really like all that much. Just smells a little odd to me. So let's see here. Where did I put it? We're starting to lose some of our broth, so I'm gonna have to supplement it with a little bit of just regular chicken broth. It's okay because we got all the other goodies in there. Now, if we wanted, we could throw some star anise in there, but since this is just a quickie, we're not actually going to do that. But as you can see, those other noodles, it took just a couple minutes. These ones are just taking what seems like forever. So, yes, also way too much salt in the ramen packets. That's why we have that container. But you know, some people don't have a choice in the matter, you know, because it's like, especially with grocery prices these days, it's a little difficult to get food on the table. I'm dropping things all over the place. All right. And the sodium carbonate is what creates that really chewy texture to the pasta. Fun fact is that pasta, as we know it in America, you think, oh, the Italians developed pasta. Well, you know what? No, actually the Chinese did, and it traveled. All right. Flip our egg over. Still see a little bit of stuff going on there. Okay, so that's how noodles ended up in Italy. All right, those are ready to go. And so I kind of laugh, when people say, oh yeah, the Italians they developed their own style of noodle. And that's how it is with a lot of foods all around the world, is that there are variations to things, like empanadas, samosas, so on and so forth. Okay, so we're going to set that over here and over here. And we're going to take our dead hooker's ass crack little pink things. We're going to drop it right into the broth. Try to kill some of that stink off of them. And no, they're not bad. They're just salad shrimps, because that's what came up on the wheel. All right, so we're gonna let that come up to temp. And then we're gonna come over here and get our eggs out. This is expensive ramen. Oh man, this is why. All right, so I'm gonna put one egg over here. Eggs are a great source of protein. Great way to get protein into the diet, but man, at $12, it's freaking expensive. Get over there. Oh my God, it's not cooperating with me. It kind of rolled off. Okay, so there we go. There's that. Get the rest of that white. Put it with this one. Turn that off. And now we need something to get our soup. Bring the bowl to it. Forgot to wash my other soup ladle. I wonder if I got the other one. Let me take a look here. It's going to take me forever. There we go. Okay. Get a real one. Yeah, there's not much of a difference between having salad shrimp and having freeze-dried baby shrimps. The smell is the same. So the broth should bring to temp that spinach. It's very colorful. I can really smell the bonito flake. All right. Go with some extras. Bring these babies over here. Let's open up our box. What we have here is some green onion. Sprinkle some green onion on there. And some chopped cilantro. Timmy, which one do you want? Do you want the fresh one or do you want the one out of the package? The one out of the package? Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to put some shaved shallot on top as well. All right. There we have it. Chopsticks. It's mounted up too tall. So anyway, there we have it. You might want to gather in the whites of your poached eggs. Gather in? What do you mean by gather in? I don't understand. Okay. You can put a little tiny smidge of sesame seed on top too. Alrighty. And so here's our, God, I cannot use chopsticks today to save my life. All right, so here's our scratch-made noodles. Has a good pull. Nice texture. And then here's Timmy's with the the really curly Q ones. For crying out loud. Really, I'm Asian and I can't use chopsticks today. Pretty much the same texture. Mine's a little bit more delicate. Probably could have gone a little longer on my stuff, the baking soda, or just going by the powder. The problem is like the cheapest one I've been able to find is like $15, and I don't make ramen that often to warrant having that much. So, anybody have any questions? Ooh, lights are flickering. All right, so this is the Wheel of Misfortune, and this is how we choose what random ingredients we're going to cook with for the next episode. And so we have the outer ring. It's got proteins, but I'm also going to extend that to plant-based proteins. So meat substitutes, we can put meat substitutes in that outer ring. We also have the next ring in is going to be vegetables. They could be frozen, they could be fresh, they could be canned, they could be dried, whichever. This next ring here is starches. And then the very inner ring is the random ingredients. And the random ingredients is whatever random ingredient gets called out. So we have an assortment of things in there that may seem really weird, like Twizzlers. And I think there's canned, let's see here, Cheese Whiz, Vienna sausages, pork rinds, potato chips, black beans, ginger ale, sumac, and no, not the poisonous sumac that, you know, some people are like, hey, I thought that was poisonous. No, this is different. This is a spice. Dark chocolate, gnocchi, frozen hash brown patties, Old Bay, green olives. I can't read what that says. Let's see here. Pistachio, Twizzlers. Okay. So what we're going to do is we might have to cut this short. So we're going to just spin this real quick because we are having a little bit of some power flickers, and I'm afraid that we're going to lose it and not be able to get the wheel spun. So let's go for it. We're supposed to have wind gusts as high as 50 miles an hour tonight, all the way up until 8 o'clock. All right, so which should we spin for first? The protein, the vegetable, the starch, or the random ingredient? Yes, you're right, Nuchu. They can be smelly and gummy. So rinsing them out thoroughly, maybe even giving them a little bit of a bath in lemon and a little bit of baking soda and letting them soak would help to break up that stinky dead hoe ass crack smell that I keep picking up. Don't ask. It's just one of my stupid phrases. No, I've never smelled a dead hoe. All right. Protein. We got pork chops. All right. Oh, I know. That's your favorite. Pork chop. Okay, which one should we spin for next? Let's see here. Where's my eraser? I had my eraser. There it is. Left it right here. So now we will take pork chop out of the equation. All right. I love pork chops. Starch. Okay, so starch is going to be the third ring. It's going to be this one here. And we have fettuccine. All right, got that written down. All right, so should we spin for the vegetable or the random? Vegetable? Okay. Okay, we got cabbage. Well, that always goes well with pork chops. All right, so here's the question, Des. Since you chose veggie, should we use red cabbage or green cabbage? Yes, we have frozen hash brown patties on there, but that's not what was chosen. We got fettuccine. Yeah, so far. I mean, sometimes they work out and sometimes they're like, what the? Red cabbage. Okay. All right. So what's next? Do we want rando or oh, wait a minute. That's all we got left. Duh. Okay. Not even paying attention to my own wheel. All right. So we've got Vienna sausages. Spoke too soon. At least it's gone now. Okay. So Vienna sausage, cabbage. All right. Vienna sausage, cabbage. Let's see, we got 4 open spots now, right? Okay. All right. Yes, I erased the cabbage. Thank you, Tiger. All right. So, who has not contributed to this wheel? We're looking for a different protein to add to the spot where the pork chop was. What we currently have in the protein section is chicken nuggets, fish, roast beef, gizzards, pork, hamburger, alligator, duck, buffalo, pork ribs, hot dogs, spam, and beef ribs. So the first person to yell out a protein, it could also be a plant-based substitute as well. Nuchu needs a turn. Okay, Nuchu. So what kind of protein do you think we need to add to this wheel that isn't already something that I just said? Now, some things I might not be able to get hold of. So I try my best.
Keep in mind we had kangaroo a few months ago.
And keep in mind we have yeah, we did have kangaroo up there not too long ago. We also had venison up there. Veggie burger? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. It's Nuchu. Nuchu gets to choose. Help grow food. Turkey neck. All right. All right, so who wants to pick? Who wants to pick? Why does Newt you need to turn? What? No, Newt, you get to pick what to put in this blank spot down here in the green. Here, let me put it up at the very top, right up here. All we need is a protein or a plant-based protein. Could be mushroom, could be tofu, or could be something else. As long as it's not crab and sea urchin, because I'm allergic to those. So no crab and sea urchin. All right. I'm going to give it a moment or two. Because Nutu, everybody gets a chance to contribute to the wheel, and I know that most of these people already have. So you can definitely add something. If you don't want to, you can just say pass, and that it'll be okay. It'll be perfectly fine. Lamb's tongue. Tiger, you're a dick. Oh, and by the way, I got a new thermometer for Christmas. It's the Typher. Look at that. And it's ambidextrous. I could flip it upside down and it'll read. And it's cool. And it's got a lock function. And it's nice and big and bulky. Lamb? Okay. All right. So Nuchu says lamb. All right. Thank you, Nuchu. Lamb.
I'll DoorDash that night.
Yeah. Alrighty, so the next spot is going to be the vegetable, and what we already have up here is broccoli, carrot, corn, acorn squash, bean sprouts, Brussels sprouts, leeks, beets, asparagus, Swiss chard, eggplant, peas, and cauliflower. So who is going to give me a vegetable? Anybody, just throw out the first one to throw out a vegetable. Let Des pick. Okay, Des. Pick a veggie. Huh? What?
What's Stream Elements doing?
It's got
Yeah.
I don't know what it's doing.
You program that?
Huh? I did, but I might have done it wrong. And that's why it's freaking out. Because I'm a dingling. Okay, so artichoke. We're back to artichoke again. All right, artichoke. I've got an artichoke tattoo, by the way. Yeah, it's big. It's right here.
Straight out.
Straight out. Straight out. An artichoke. Anyway. I don't know how far behind you are. Okay, so next we've got the starch. And what we already have in the starch section is rice, Kraft macaroni and cheese, rice noodles, mashed potato, egg noodles, yams, potato salad, orzo, diddlini, thanks Tiger, fava beans, thanks Tiger again, potato, baked potato, and French fries. Well, we're gonna let Des just pick them all. Okay, so. Oh. You guys stop. I'm gonna take the toy away from you guys. Oh, I just snorted.
Under that theory.
No, Larry's not Larry. I think he's. I got it. to 3 letters.
So all of these should work?
They should all work by now.
Yeah, L-A-R-Y.
Okay. No, you just type Larry.
Correct.
Okay. Here, see, watch. L-A-R-Y.
There it is.
You got it?
Yeah.
Did it pop up? Okay. All right. L-A-R-Y. Okay. Oh, it's L-A-R? Okay. All right. You both are pretty. All right. So we need a starch. We got rice, Kraft macaroni and cheese, rice noodles, mashed potato, egg noodles, yams, potato salad, orzo, ditalini, fava beans, potato, baked potato, and French fries. What should we put for the starch? And it could be anything. It could be like literally anything. It could be that's considered a starch. It could be instant mashed potatoes, or it could be canned potatoes, or canned sweet potatoes, or canned yams, or bread. Bread's a starch.
Kidney beans.
Kidney beans? Kidney beans aren't a starch, though. Or we could put it there. Kidney beans? All right, we're just going to put kidney beans. All right, now we got the rando canned bread. Oh, the Boston bread. That brown bread in a can. I used to eat that stuff when I was younger. I used to love it. Yeah, we'll take it. Hello, KNG. Hey, KNG. So, how about you pick the rando? What we have in the rando is pork rinds, potato chips, black beans, ginger ale, sumac, dark chocolate, gnocchi, French or frozen hash brown patties, Old Bay, green olives, pistachio, Twizzlers, and Cheese Whiz. Actually, I think okra does fall under the category of a starch. Hate okra, even though it's a plant. Actually, it's considered a fruit. Jolly Ranchers. Tiger. Try KING. But anyway, I'll fix that one. All right, guys. So Jolly Ranchers it is. Well, yeah, Kanji, I need you to pick a rando. I need a rando. Yeah, and what we have already is Cheese Whiz, Twizzlers, pistachio, green olives, Old Bay, frozen hash brown patty, gnocchi, dark chocolate, sumac, ginger ale, black beans, potato chips, and pork rinds. So yes, Kanji, pick one. Picky, picky. Eggs. Oh my god. Trying to kill me? Okay, eggs. All right. So now the wheel is filled in. Now, we already spun. We got pork chop, fettuccine, red cabbage, and Vienna sausage. Do we want to keep it at that, or do we want to spin for one more random ingredient? Now, the rules to this game is dehydrated eggs. Oh, we choose the type. We choose a type when it comes up next time. $140 mystery ingredient. I know, right? That cost us $8 just for the 2 eggs. So do we want another random ingredient? Do we want to spin the wheel one more time for one more ingredient? We got pork chops, fettuccine, red cabbage, and Vienna sausage. Or do we want to keep it as it is? And I'll go over the rules for the newbies that have not seen this game played. Spin again? Okay, so we got another spin. So this is going to be for the random ingredient. Spin, 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 and I keep it. So the random ingredient, oh my God. Eggs didn't last very long. That's okay. Need to rename this game to let's see if we can make Timmy barf. All right, so eggs is coming off because that's going to be next week. So
Blue cheese.
Blue cheese. Okay, blue cheese. We're going to choose that one because cheese. Okay. Blue cheese. Thank you. All right, so now the wheel has been filled. Right there. And so, Munchie Mafia, I want to thank you all for coming.
How you reacted to the show?
Huh?
Nothing.
What?
I just said, you
how?
said thank you for coming. I said, or however you reacted to the show.
You're such a ding ding. He's a ding ding.
My mic's not on, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay. All right. You just keep telling yourself that. Anyway, so Munchie Mafia, there's a video that got released earlier for those that have not seen it yet. It's the actual making of the ramen noodles and the broth and everything else and whatnot. And there's a bunch of audio issues, so I had to do voiceovers over about 85% of it. And there's probably, you know, a really, really obnoxious bit of music in there as well. Sorry, not sorry. Anyway, so it's been fun. Hope you all have a wonderful night. We're going to shut it down early because I don't know if we're going to have power for much longer. So don't forget to cook with love, eat with passion, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for coming. Have a good night.